Good Tuesday, everyone. Looking at our Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union headlines, rain and storm chances increasing this week. We continue to see that in the data, and we're also monitoring that flash flood risk. So we certainly want to be mindful of any heavier downpours that may occur with the stronger storms. USA mortgage level of concern, level 1 again today, same as yesterday. Widespread severe weather not expected, but an isolated severe storm cannot be ruled out. And of course, I'm still monitoring that flash flood risk with any of the stronger storms. Yesterday, we had some strong storm advisories that were issued around the area. I would encourage you to make sure you don't get the advisories mixed up with warnings. I always have people messaging me saying, Mark, why aren't you telling us more about this warning? It's not a warning, it's an advisory. So make sure that you can distinguish the difference between the National Weather Service telling you there's a strong thunderstorm versus the National Weather Service telling you there's a severe thunderstorm. So I've seen a lot of folks get those mixed up, and I'll probably make a Facebook post or something about that a little bit later too. Looking at our Clearview Closet and Blind 5-day forecast, 50% chance today. I did have 70. I've dropped it down to 50, and I was a little tempted to go 30. So that tells you where I'm going with that. I'm not sure the coverage will be maybe what it was yesterday. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell. Sometimes these storms will form, and then their outflow boundaries will kick off additional storms, and sometimes the environment's more favorable for that than at other times. Today, I'm not so sure it's going to be the atmosphere is going to encourage that kind of development, but we'll see. We'll leave it at 50-50. Just so that you're aware that if you have outdoor plans, make sure you have a rain plan just in case you get under one of these storms. So tomorrow we step up to 70% chance, and then Thursday we're up to 90% chance. So I still think Thursday is going to be the wettest of the next 5 days, but my goodness, those 70% chances are nothing to scoff at. And then we drop back down to 70% again on Friday, and then again on Saturday, and then it just keeps going beyond that. So we have entered another unsettled pattern that will favor above normal rainfall, it looks like, and very mild temperatures, but not hot. So we don't have to be worried about any heat indices or any of that stuff, thanks to the clouds and scattered showers and thunderstorms. Looking at our premier generators threats, again, widespread severe weather not expected, but any storm that does get a little rambunctious can have frequent lightning, gusty winds that can even be at times damaging, and of course that localized flash flooding risk, all possible with the strongest storms. On this day in weather and science or space history, brought to us by Bramble Travel. If you want to get away for a while, hit up Bramble Travel, see what they can do for you. 1816, frost was reported in low places throughout New England. Folks, that is remarkable. That is remarkable. In July 2015, in the early morning hours of July the 8th, mission scientists received this new view of Pluto. The most detailed yet returned, and aboard New Horizons. So the image was taken on the 7th, but it takes a little while for a photo to travel millions and millions and millions of miles. So it took us a little while to get that picture, but there you go. There you go, a picture of Pluto, smiling as usual. You folks have a wonderful Tuesday, and keep looking up. For any special updates that I issue, make sure you've got the app downloaded or that you're following me on my website, meteorologistmark.com. Otherwise, keep looking up. Keep it right here, meteorologistmark.com.